ask for anything. It ain't my fault. You can't afford a great fight. Okay? You cheap as shit. You can barely pay your own fighters good money. Okay? That ain't my fault. You got ESPN backing you. You got Terrence Crawford, one of the most talented welterweights in the welterweight division, and you can't get him paid. You can't make him famous enough. You got Max Kellerman sipping on all the Crawford juice, and I love Crawford too. He's a great fighter since the amateurs. I love that boy. I love all my peers, because we the real ones. We the real ones. Bob, what did $2 million buy you your last fight? A bullshit ass fight? Come on now. Come on now, Bob. Okay? I speak that realness. Thurman ain't no punk. All right? You don't knock me in the ropes, watch me curl up like a dog, fight's over. When does Thurman ever fight over? All right?
That nigga said curled up against the rope like a dog. Fuck no. I was a real shit though. Besides the point that Keith Thurman looks like a naked mole rat, Kim Possible, naked mole rat. Besides that point, he got a great point, and he actually telling the truth about Bud and Bob Arum, man. Bob Arum is a cheap ass. I said this shit, man. That's why I gotta agree with it, because I done said these exact words out of his mouth before. So, you know, Keith is right on that shit. Bob Arum is a cheap ass gambling ass nigga, man, and he can't really afford none of the top welterweights. And he doing a horrible job at promoting Bud. And I see Max Kellerman talking about the fast twitch, the twitchy muscles all the time and shit. But he ain't even getting the nigga nowhere. So, I mean, Keith Thurman is spot on with this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? With all the twitchy muscles and all that shit, the nigga ain't popping like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Keith Thurman is a bigger name than Bud, for sure. Earl Spence versus Keith Thurman might. See, the only reason I can't say it'd be a bigger fight, because we all want to see Earl Spence versus Bud, but at the same time, with Keith Thurman mouthpiece and Earl Spence, those two, like, personalities gonna mesh very well in a promotion to a big fight. Like with this nigga yapping and Earl Spence just with that stone cold look, you know what I'm saying, they would make a good fight. But like I said, man, Keith Thurman spot on about this Bud Crawford shit, man. Bud, he know what's up, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I say this shit all the time. And the crazy thing is, if Bud just came out right and started this shit off like this, and like put his wrongs on the table, basically saying that, yeah, I know my promoter ain't shit, you know what I'm saying, and not act like niggas are ducking him and avoiding him and all that type of shit. If he actually came like that, I could rock with that more than I can with a nigga coming out here faking like he don't know what type of situation he in. Like, when nigga come out faking like that, I can't really get behind this shit and vouch for that shit, because I know that that's fuck shit. And, you know, if the nigga wasn't, like I said, if the nigga came out on some real shit and like, man, these niggas ain't ducking me, man, you know, I got myself in this situation, and these guys, if they want to fight me, you know, for less money, then they can fight me. You know, just straight up on some real shit, like, stop playing, bro. It won't be 64 unless I'm getting 64. See, if he just come on some real shit and admit that what type of situation he in, I could rock with it. I'm like, man, he a real nigga, man. He ain't faking about none of this shit. That's what I say. But the fact that he come out and act otherwise and act like he just the big bad boogeyman around that motherfucker, around 147, and niggas don't want no smoke. and he chasing these guys like he always say. If he didn't act like that, I could rock with that shit, like I said. But Keith Thurman right, man. He right. He can be corny as fuck. And he do look like a naked mole rat with his fucking haircut, but he right.
Body shot.
And his line is fucked up, but he
Fought
right.
with injuries, hurt hands, hurt elbows. Me and Sean Porter were Showtime's Fight of the Year. Me and Danny Garcia was a great fight. I fought him with bone spurs.
No,
Me and Pacquiao was events.
Hold on, we don't
You
give
can't
a fuck
afford a
about them
PBC
excuses.
fighter.
See, he talking real shit, but then when he get to talking about injuries, that's fuck shit. Earl Smith flew out of the window, nigga. You heard me? This nigga flew out of Ferrari. You know what I'm saying? And he riding horses and shit. Still, that nigga is fearless. You heard me? So we don't give a fuck about your bones, bro.
You can't afford us, Bob. I'm sorry. All right? You cheat. You want fucking discounts. I know it's COVID. I know it's hard out here in the streets.
We
all feel it. We all know it. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't gonna get me on no discount. You ain't gonna pay no full price, but you ain't getting no discount. Look, Bob, stop talking
that
shit.
That boy here is small as fuck in the back.
Stop talking shit. You're a horrible fucking promoter.
Real shit.
You got all this talent, you can't do shit with it. All right?
Real shit.
PBC, we make money together, baby. We do it all together. All right? You wouldn't have a dime in the bank account if it wasn't for all the Mexicans and Africans and Filipinos and all the other ethnicities that you've ever worked with throughout your whole career. All right? And then you don't want to pay people? This is world-class boxing. You can't afford a world-class fight. You got ESPN backing you. They don't got no money, Bob. They don't got no money.
That's real shit. Now, when people was telling Bud he was on the wrong side of the street, he said, "What wrong side of the street? ESPN is the biggest network in the country, in the world. In the world, Craig." He said that goofy ass shit. And now look at what the fuck going on. If they the biggest niggas in the world, then why the fuck you ain't the biggest in the world? But you know, that's besides the point. Keith Thurman said some real shit. You know what I'm saying? He says some real shit from time to time. You know what I'm saying? You know, but it is what it is, man. But and Keith Thurman will fight one day, I believe, because Keith Thurman won't be going to 154. So not only will Keith Thurman and Earl Spence make a huge fight, Keith Thurman and Bud will make a big ass fight, bro. Cause Terrence Crawford is this main killer in the ring, and Keith Thurman, he ain't no killer no more in the ring, but still a 50-50 fight, and you never know. Keith Thurman hit hard, man. He got angles. Terrence Crawford got angles. You know, Keith Thurman got good. That's 50-50, bro. And Keith Thurman can beat that nigga Crawford. And Crawford can beat Thurman. So, you know what I'm saying? They both got the tools. The only difference is Keith Thurman proved himself and Bud didn't. So, right now, I would have to go with Thurman to beat Crawford. But that ain't concrete, you know what I'm saying? Because the more these niggas fight, well, if the more Terrence Crawford fight, the more I see till I can get. Because right now I can't properly gauge the nigga. Because, you know, the niggas he fought, it's obvious. I can't properly gauge him, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of niggas say they just got the eye of the tiger and shit like that, but I can't really gauge that nigga like that. I ain't gonna fake it. I can't. You know, my eye of the tiger ain't working right now. But Keith Thurman, I seen him put it on some niggas. You know what I'm saying? But the nigga always hurt, so I don't know, man. It's a tough fight, man. Bud can win that fight, but Keith Thurman got a chance to win it too. You know what I'm saying? It's all about who wanted more. But other than that, man, I'm out, man. Y'all hit that like button, man. Keith Thurman said some real shit about Bud and Bob. Peace.